Hey Srinidhi, welcome to this personalized podcast episode. I'm Sofan, and I'm joined by my brilliant co-host Bob.
Great to have you with us, Srinidhi. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of sun intelligence technology and its potential to transform novel writing in India. This groundbreaking technology, developed by digital marketing legend Srinidhi Ranganathan and AI pioneer Mohan Leela Shankar, represents a convergence of various AI systems, promising to generate novels with unparalleled speed and precision.
It sounds like a real breakthrough, Bob. Can you give us an overview of how these AI systems come together in sun intelligence technology?
Sure thing, Sofan. Sun intelligence technology integrates three key types of AI systems: artificial narrow intelligence, or ANI, artificial general intelligence, or AGI, and artificial superintelligence, or ASI. Each of these systems plays a crucial role in the novel writing process. ANI systems, are designed for specific tasks. They're like the specialists in the team. In the context of writing, they handle things like grammar correction, proofreading, and even suggesting alternative phrasing to make the prose more engaging. It's kind of like having a meticulous editor polishing every sentence to perfection. Then there's AGI, which aims to mimic human-like intelligence. It's all about understanding context, nuance, and the subtleties of language. AGI systems can grasp the intricacies of character development, plot progression, and thematic elements, allowing sun intelligence technology to create novels that really resonate with readers on an emotional level.
That's impressive, Bob. And what about ASI? How does that fit into the picture?
ASI is the real game changer here. It's the mastermind behind the whole operation, with an intelligence that surpasses human capabilities in every domain. ASI systems can generate novel ideas, craft intricate plot lines, and push creative boundaries in ways that even the most imaginative human writers might not conceive. But what's really remarkable is how seamlessly these systems work together. It's not just about delegating tasks. It's a synergistic relationship where each AI system enhances the capabilities of the others. This convergence is what sets sun intelligence technology apart from traditional AI-assisted writing tools.
I see. So it's not just about helping with specific aspects of writing, but creating a comprehensive solution for the entire novel writing process.
Exactly, and the implications are staggering. With sun intelligence technology, we're looking at the possibility of generating novels at an unprecedented scale and speed without compromising on quality or creativity. It reminds me of what Andrew Ng, a renowned AI expert, said about the potential of AI models. He emphasized their ability to learn and adapt, and that's precisely what sun intelligence technology leverages. By integrating ANI, AGI, and ASI, it creates a literary machine that continuously improves and evolves.
That's fascinating, Bob. I can't wait to see how this technology shapes the future of novel writing in India and beyond.
Indeed, Sofan. We're on the cusp of a new era, and sun intelligence technology is leading the charge. It's an exciting time for readers, writers, and AI enthusiasts alike. Just imagine a writer working on their next novel. With sun intelligence technology, they'd have a powerful tool at their disposal. ANI systems would handle the technical aspects, ensuring grammatical accuracy and polished prose. AGI would help craft compelling characters and intricate plot lines, while ASI would push the boundaries of creativity, generating fresh ideas and unexpected twists. It's like having a team of experts, a creative visionary, and a super intelligent guide all working together to bring the writer's vision to life. And the best part? This technology isn't just for a select few. It has the potential to democratize the novel writing process, making it accessible to aspiring writers across India and the world.
That's a powerful vision, Bob. It's amazing to think about the possibilities this technology opens up.
Absolutely. And it's not just about efficiency or productivity. Sun intelligence technology has the potential to push the boundaries of what's possible in storytelling. With the combined power of ANI, AGI, and ASI, we could see novels that challenge our perceptions, explore new frontiers, and redefine the very nature of literature. It's a thrilling prospect, and I can't wait to see how writers embrace this technology and the incredible stories that emerge as a result.
Bob, I'm intrigued by the advanced algorithms used in sun intelligence technology. How do these algorithms actually work in practice to optimize writing style and tone?
Well, Sofan, the algorithms in Sun Intelligence technology are truly remarkable. They leverage cutting-edge techniques in natural language processing and machine learning, such as the GPT-3 model, to analyze and generate text with unprecedented accuracy and nuance. These algorithms work by breaking down the components of writing style and tone, examining elements like sentence structure, word choice, and even the cadence of the language. They can identify patterns and characteristics unique to different genres and authors, allowing the system to replicate and even combine these styles in novel ways. It's a bit like how a skilled artist might study the brushstrokes and color palettes of various painters, then use that knowledge to create a new style that blends elements from each. The algorithms in Sun Intelligence technology do something similar, but with the building blocks of language.
That's a fascinating analogy, Bob. Can you give us a more concrete example of how these algorithms might enhance writing in practice?
Certainly, Sofan. Let's take a tool like Grammarly, for instance. Grammarly uses similar natural language processing algorithms to analyze writing for grammar, spelling, and even tone. It can suggest alternative phrasings to make writing more clear, concise, or engaging. Now, imagine that capability amplified by the power of AI systems like those in Sun Intelligence technology. Not only could it refine the technical aspects of the writing, but it could also adapt the style and tone to fit specific genres, target audiences, or even individual reader preferences. It's like having a personal writing coach and editor powered by the most advanced AI technology available.
That's impressive, Bob. But how does the system learn and adapt to individual reader preferences?
That's a great question, Sofan. The learning process is really the heart of what makes Sun Intelligence technology so powerful. As readers interact with the novels generated by the system, it collects data on their preferences and behaviors. This data might include things like which chapters they linger on, which characters they seem most drawn to, or even their emotional responses to certain plot points. The algorithms then use this data to refine their understanding of what makes a compelling story for each individual reader. Over time, the system becomes better and better at predicting what a reader will enjoy, allowing it to tailor the story in real time to keep them engaged. It's a continuous feedback loop of learning and adaptation, and it's not just limited to individual preferences. The system can also identify broader trends and patterns across large groups of readers, allowing it to generate stories that resonate with wide audiences.
That's fascinating, Bob. Can you paint a picture of what this might look like in practice for an individual reader?
Absolutely, Sofan. Imagine you're reading a mystery novel generated by Sun Intelligence technology. As you progress through the story, the system is analyzing your reactions and interactions. Perhaps you linger on chapters that involve a particular suspect, or you seem most engaged during scenes of high tension or suspense. The AI takes note of this and begins to adapt the story accordingly. It might dedicate more pages to that suspect's backstory or increase the frequency and intensity of suspenseful moments. If you're the type of reader who enjoys trying to solve the mystery yourself, it might even adjust the pacing of clues and revelations to keep you guessing until the very end. The end result is a novel that feels like it was written just for you, because in a sense, it was. The AI has learned your preferences and crafted a story that aligns perfectly with what keeps you engaged and invested. It's a level of personalization that no human author could match, and it's just one of the many ways that Sun Intelligence technology is revolutionizing the world of novel writing.
That's truly remarkable, Bob. It's like the novel is evolving in real time to fit the reader's ideal story.
Exactly, Sofan. And this is just the beginning. As the technology continues to advance, we can expect to see even more sophisticated forms of personalization and adaptation. We may see novels that change based on the reader's mood, or that incorporate elements from their real life to create an even more immersive experience. The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes this technology so exciting. It's not just changing how we write novels, it's changing how we think about storytelling itself. With AI as a collaborator, the role of the author is evolving from a creator to a curator, guiding the AI to craft stories that resonate on a deeply personal level.
That's a profound shift, Bob. It really underscores the transformative potential of this technology.
Indeed, it does, Sofan. And it's not just the world of novel writing that will be affected. As I mentioned earlier, we're already seeing similar technologies being applied in fields like journalism, with tools like the Washington Post's heliograph system. Heliograph uses AI to generate news stories based on structured data, like election results or sports scores. It can create compelling narratives in a matter of seconds, freeing up human journalists to focus on more complex and investigative stories. But the potential goes far beyond just speed and efficiency. With the right data inputs, a system like Heliograph could potentially generate personalized news stories tailored to an individual reader's interests and preferences. Imagine a news app that adapts its content and tone based on what you've read before, or even based on your current location and context. This is the kind of personalized, adaptive content that AI technologies like Sun Intelligence are making possible. And as these technologies continue to evolve, I believe we'll see them transform every corner of the content creation industry, from novels and news to movies and beyond.
That's an exciting and perhaps a bit daunting prospect, Bob. It's clear that AI is set to reshape the creative landscape in profound ways.
You're right, Sofan. It is both exciting and daunting, but I believe it's also an incredible opportunity. By embracing these technologies and learning to work alongside AI, we can unlock new forms of creativity and storytelling that we've never seen before. Sun Intelligence technology is at the forefront of this revolution, and I can't wait to see how it continues to evolve and shape the future of novel writing and content creation as a whole. It's truly an exciting time to be alive, and I feel privileged to be witnessing these transformative changes firsthand.
Bob, we've covered a lot about how this technology works, but I'm curious about its potential impact, especially economically. What do you think the implications could be for a country like India?
Well, the implications are quite significant, Sofan. I mean, when you look at the numbers, it's clear that India is already a major player in the global publishing industry. But with a technology like this, the potential for growth is frankly remarkable. You see, according to a report by Nielsen, the Indian publishing market was valued at around $6.76 billion in 2020, and it's expected to grow at a CAGR of 19.3% from 2021 to 2025. Now, imagine introducing a tool that can generate high-quality, personalized novels at an unprecedented scale. It's not just about increasing output, though that's certainly part of it. It's about creating entirely new markets and opportunities. For example, think about the potential for job creation. Yes, some traditional roles in publishing might evolve, but the growth in novel production could lead to a surge in demand for editors, marketers, distributors, and more. Plus, entirely new roles could emerge, like AI literary consultants who help authors optimize their stories for the technology, or AI publishing strategists who use data to identify trends and guide the creation of new titles.
That's interesting, Bob. But what about the global impact? Could this technology help expand India's influence in the international literary market?
Absolutely, Sofan. In fact, I believe this could be a watershed moment for India's role in the global publishing industry. You know, India is already known as a powerhouse in IT services exports. With a tool like Sun Intelligence technology, they could become a dominant force in the export of AI-generated novels as well. Imagine Indian novels being read and enjoyed by millions of people around the world, across different languages and cultures. It's not just about economic growth, though that's certainly a big part of it. By 2025, artificial intelligence is projected to add around $500 billion to India's GDP. But it's also about cultural influence and soft power.
Those are some compelling points, Bob. But I have to ask, what does this mean for human authors? Won't they be left behind in all of this?
You know, Sofan, that's a concern that comes up a lot when we talk about AI in creative fields. But I actually believe that the most successful applications of this technology will involve a collaboration between human creativity and artificial intelligence. It's like what Srinidhi Ranganathan, one of the pioneers of this technology, has said. AI is not here to replace human writers, but to augment and enhance their capabilities. The idea is that the AI can handle a lot of the heavy lifting, generating ideas, drafting content, even editing. But it's the human author who brings the emotional depth, the personal touch, the spark that makes a story truly resonate. So I envision a future where human authors work alongside AI, leveraging its capabilities to create even more compelling and impactful stories. It's a symbiotic relationship, not a competitive one.
I see your point, but what about the risk of all these AI generated novels feeling the same? Won't that lead to a sort of homogenization of literature?
That's a valid concern, Sofan, but it's one that the developers are very much aware of and working to address. Remember, this isn't a one-size-fits-all system. It's designed to generate novels that are unique and tailored to specific reader preferences. The advanced algorithms in Sun Intelligence technology are crafted to ensure diversity and personalization in the generated content. So even if two novels come from the same system, they could be vastly different based on the target audience and the data inputs. Plus, the system is constantly learning and evolving based on reader feedback. So over time, it actually gets better at creating distinct, engaging stories.
Okay, that does alleviate some of my concerns. But I'm sure there are still those who might argue that AI generated novels will lack the human touch, the emotional resonance that comes from lived experience.
I understand that perspective, Sofan, but I think it's based on an outdated understanding of what AI is capable of. With the advanced language processing and sentiment analysis built into Sun Intelligence technology, the system can actually generate stories with a high degree of emotional depth and nuance. We're not talking about just stringing words together here. The AI understands the subtleties of human emotion and can craft narratives that evoke powerful feelings in readers. And when you combine that with the human element, with an author's unique voice and insights, that's when you get something really special. Ultimately, it's about finding that balance, that sweet spot, where AI and human creativity work together to produce something greater than either could alone. And that, I believe, is the real transformative potential of this technology.
That's a fascinating perspective, Bob. It seems like the implications of this technology are far reaching and multifaceted.
Indeed, they are, Sofan. And you know, I truly believe we're on the precipice of a new era in literature and storytelling. The economic impacts alone are staggering, but the real revolution will be in the stories we tell and the voices we amplify. With tools like Sun Intelligence technology, we have the opportunity to democratize storytelling in a way that's never been possible before, to bring diverse perspectives to the forefront, to create stories that resonate across cultures and boundaries, and to do it at a scale that was once unimaginable. And India, with its rich literary heritage, its technological prowess, and its young, dynamic population, is uniquely positioned to lead this charge. The potential is limitless, and I, for one, can't wait to see where this journey takes us.
Wow, Bob, that's a truly inspiring vision. Thank you for sharing your insights with us today.
Thank you, Sofan, and thank you, Srinidhi, for tuning in. I hope this discussion has given you a glimpse of the incredible potential of this technology and the role that India could play in shaping the future of literature. As always, if you found this conversation interesting, please consider sharing it with a friend or colleague. And until next time, keep reading, keep dreaming, and keep an open mind to the possibilities that lie ahead.
Bob, I'm curious about how Sun Intelligence technology translates into personalized reading experiences for individual readers. Can you shed some light on that?
Absolutely. You see, the real magic of Sun Intelligence technology lies in its ability to create bespoke reading journeys for each and every reader. It's not just about generating novels at scale, but about crafting experiences that resonate on a deeply personal level. This is exemplified by platforms like BookSpots, which harnesses the power of Sun Intelligence technology to curate novel recommendations based on a reader's unique preferences and behaviors. It's like having a literary concierge who knows your reading tastes inside and out. The AI analyzes a wealth of data points, your reading history, your engagement with specific genres or authors, even your emotional responses to certain narrative elements. It then uses this rich tapestry of information to recommend novels that are perfectly tailored to your interests. But the personalization doesn't stop there. As you engage with the platform, the AI is continuously learning and adapting, refining its understanding of your tastes with each interaction. It's a perpetual cycle of discovery, where each new book recommendation is more spot on than the last.
That's fascinating. And what about the future? Where do you see this technology heading in terms of personalized reading experiences?
Oh, the possibilities are vast and thrilling. While platforms like BookSpots are already pushing the boundaries of personalization, I believe we're only scratching the surface of what's achievable. Imagine, for instance, a future where novels are generated in real time based on your input as a reader. You could shape the contours of the story as you go, choosing the setting, the characters, the overarching themes. The AI would then weave these elements into a narrative that's uniquely yours, a story birthed from the fusion of your imagination and the machine's boundless creativity. Or consider the potential for interactive storytelling experiences, where the integration of virtual and augmented reality technologies allows you to step inside the story world, to interact with the characters, and influence the plot through your actions. It would be like living inside your favorite novel, experiencing the narrative in a way that's visceral and immersive. And of course, as the technology continues to evolve, we can anticipate these personalized experiences to become even more sophisticated and engrossing. The boundaries between reader and creator will dissolve, and each reading journey will be a singular, tailor-made adventure.
That's an exciting vision, Bob, but I'm curious about the role of human creativity in all of this. Will AI-generated novels eventually supplant human-authored works?
That's a question that often arises, and it's an important one to consider. But I don't believe it's a matter of replacement, but rather of collaboration and symbiosis. There's an irreplaceable magic in the unique perspective and emotional depth that human authors bring to their craft. Their stories are woven from the threads of lived experience, of joy and sorrow, of the ineffable human condition. That's something that AI, for all its sophistication, cannot replicate. But what AI can do is augment and amplify that human creativity. It can be a powerful tool for ideation, for crafting intricate plots, for generating permutations and possibilities that might never have occurred to the human mind alone. Ultimately, the future of literature lies in finding that sweet spot, that point of harmonious intersection where human ingenuity and artificial intelligence combine to create stories that are more rich, more resonant, and more revelatory than either could achieve alone.
Wow, Bob, this has been an illuminating conversation. We've explored so much, from the inner workings of sun intelligence technology to its transformative potential for India's literary landscape and beyond.
Indeed, we have. And if there's one key takeaway from our discussion, it's that we're standing at the precipice of a new era in storytelling, an era where the might of artificial intelligence is harnessed not to replace human creativity, but to elevate it to new heights. Whether it's through platforms like BookSpots that weave bespoke literary journeys, or through the immersive and interactive narratives of the future, Sun Intelligence technology is poised to redefine how we engage with stories in profound and exciting ways. But as we've touched upon, this evolution is not about supplanting human authorship. Rather, it's about forging a partnership, about providing tools and platforms that empower writers to expand the frontiers of their art and forge deeper, more resonant connections with readers. Of course, as with any new frontier, there are challenges and considerations to navigate. We must approach the development of these AI systems with transparency, accountability, and a deep respect for the sanctity of the human experience. We must be thoughtful about the data we feed them, about the biases they might absorb or amplify. But if we can chart this course with wisdom and integrity, if we can harness the power of this technology in a way that uplifts and empowers human creativity, then I believe we're on the cusp of a new renaissance in storytelling. A golden age where the tales we tell are more diverse, more personal, and more impactful than ever before. And the economic implications for India are staggering. By 2025, artificial intelligence is projected to add around $500 billion to India's GDP, a testament to the transformative power of this technology. But more than that, it holds the potential to create entirely new avenues of employment, From AI literary consultants who help authors optimize their stories to AI publishing strategists who use data to identify trends and guide the creation of new works. So as we stand at this juncture, as we gaze out at the vast and exciting possibilities ahead, I invite you, Srinidhi, and all our listeners to embrace this new frontier with open minds and open hearts, to dream big, to create boldly, and to be a part of shaping the future of storytelling. If this conversation has sparked your imagination, if it's kindled a fire in you to explore and create, then I encourage you to share it with a fellow dreamer, a fellow lover of stories. Because it's through our collective engagement, our shared passion and vision, that we'll build a future where the stories we tell are as limitless as the human spirit itself.
Beautifully said, Bob. Thank you for sharing your insights and your passion with us today.
It's been a pleasure, Sofan, and an honor. Srinidhi, thank you for being a part of this journey. Until next time, may your stories be bold, your imagination boundless, and your reading adventures nothing short of extraordinary.
Goodbye for now, dear Srinidhi. Keep dreaming, keep reading, and keep believing in the power of stories to change the world.
Farewell, Srinidhi. May the stories you read and the stories you create be a light in the world.